What's up, my people? I'm just chilling. How y'all feeling? Okay, how many know what this is, y'all? What are we listening to here? Raise your hand if you know what we're listening to right now. What's up, Rose Little? Brick Maid 94, Divine Discoveries, and my wrench gang, of course, is in the building. Miss Angela, peace to you and yours. So y'all, this morning, my people, after my last video I did yesterday, I got an email from a narc that said, thank you for letting me know that empaths are narcissists too. Y'all know what it is? Y'all know what we listening to right here? You won't be around next year. My rap's too severe, kicking mad flavor in your ear. Mad flavor in your ear. I'm kicking mad flavor in your ear. What y'all know about that? Craig Mack, baby. You won't be around next year. My rap's too severe. Mad flavor in your ear. I told you we gonna party these devils up out of here. Okay. But anyway, all jokes aside, my people, I want y'all to understand that the narcs are being triggered and activated, which is why they're triggering and trying to trigger you. Okay. And I want to talk about the lies that demons tell. Okay. I want to talk about the lies that demons tell and the ways in which that they really wish to replace you. They want to replace you, and they want to be you, but they hate you at the same time. Okay. They hate you, but they want to be you. Okay. And also you know, because narcs, every time I start to do these types of videos and I talk about narcissists, you know, they begin to be triggered, and of course my channel starts getting flagged, all kinds of shit happens, right? So my spirits had already alerted me that that a certain narc in a certain state had received an injury from one of the videos that I had made. Because that's what they do. I mean, I don't even know why they come and watch us and then be looking for something to be offended about. So, you know, we all need to understand that those of us who have stepped forth to to slay these demons, we are definitely in the trenches, you guys. So I need y'all to prepare, because if you're going to really step forth and walk in your full power and in your truth, you have to be prepared to be attacked. So you have to be prepared to be a warrior, okay, for the cause, okay, you know. But if in fact you were born for this, then you already know, you know, you already know what time it is. Okay. The time for which you were born is right now, because again, you are surrounded by these people. So yeah, I had already known that a certain narc in a certain state had been triggered. They had received an injury from some truth that had been spoken in one of my videos. And then this morning, I get an email on my website that all of a sudden I have what is it, a ripoff report from that state, which I've never worked with anyone in that state. And I don't just take random people. So all of my clients or people that I've worked with, I'm still in contact with. So it's just a bogus ripoff report, which I never even went and read any ripoff reports or anything with me. You know what I'm saying, about me, because I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? If your ripoff reports can outweigh my real reviews from real clients, you know, have at it. But I just want y'all to understand the length that a narcissist will go to try to destroy you or whatever it is that you love or you've built up for yourself. You know, just because they're angry because, you know, of your joy or your happiness or your whatever it is that they, you know, that has you know, injured them. So, you know, you have to be prepared, and a lot of times you don't even know what the hell that these people are on or what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it's a waste of time to be trying to figure it out. But that's, you know, the video is about the lies that demons tell, because I want y'all to understand that there are a lot of you know, religious texts out here. Okay, a lot of religious texts that contain truth that was, you know, because again, like just as I told y'all that there's teachers that are here right now that are teaching some of these same lessons, and some who have come with they are the same lessons, but they're coming in different ways, from different angles, different colors, different levels and angles of light. Okay, because everyone has, it receives in a different way, so you all have your own respective teacher. Okay, and you will know who your teacher is because they appear when you are ready for the tidbit of information that they have. But understand that a true teacher is going to always remain humble. Okay, and so you know, they're not going to be out here talking about, you know, how they the master teachers, and you know, just do, there's a certain I'm not even going to tell you how to expect for a person to act, but I'm going to tell you how to expect for a teacher to make you feel. Okay, they're going to make you feel you know, as if you are equal with them, that they totally understand what you've been through because they've been through it. They're not talking at you, but they're talking to you. Okay, and the words even that you read in books, would you have to develop discernment so that you can tell the truth from the lies and the opinions of the men who have tried to create God in their own image. Okay, because that's all that they could imagine God being, is a bigger you know, exaggerated version of themselves. Okay, so the parts of, you know, any religious text that come from man, if you understand that the truth that is incorruptible, that cannot be touched by men, has been written on your heart. Okay, so the way did you weigh anything, whether you want to know whether it's truth, because remember I told y'all the truth holds weight. Okay, it has substance to it, so run it through the heart, run it through your heart as a gauge to know whether or not something is true. You will feel it. You will know whether it's true because it resonates with what's already written on your heart. See, any words that have been written in books or on paper are corruptible, and they have been corrupted, okay, by men. And so just think about why it was a crime that they would literally try to kill you or kill you for trying to learn to read, if in fact you were a melanated being. You know what I'm saying? In this country. At a particular time, there was something that they did not want you guys to read. So don't ever think that you know, after they've had all this time to hide things and twist things and rewrite things such as narcissists do. And remember, I have told you guys that there are whole societies of communities and societies of people who are narcissistic in nature. Okay, so understand that that what they have given you after they've had plenty of time to corrupt the truth, what they've given you is written on paper. You have to understand that that is not, you know, that's not it. Okay, that's what they allowed you to have after all of these years of not allowing you to be able to read anything, because there was something they did not want you to read. So understand that your search for the truth is going to be wholeheartedly and completely with your whole heart. You're not going to find it in one book. You're not going to find it in one teacher. You're not going to find it in one religion or one theology. But you have to be searching, because the ways that it's going to come to you is going to be very mystical and magical. But what you cannot have along your path is fear. That's one thing that is not drawing you to that which you desire to have, to be, and to do. Okay? So I want you to understand how the demons work. And because they want to replace you, they want to be you. We've talked about that. You know that there's probably people in your life that are so jealous of you. They try to talk about how you ain't shit and you nothing, but you see them mimicking you and you know, imitating you. And so there's a cognitive dissonance there within these people. Okay, and understand that this is how the demonic, this is how the demonic psyche works. Okay, this is how the narcissistic, the diabolical narcissists work, and you have to really be careful to recognize these covert narcissists as well. Okay, because they appear to be very coy, and they're very you know, nebulous in the way that they act, meaning that they're very vague in the things that they say, and they do little backhanded comments and little, you know, they don't really smile or laugh, but they smirk. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very careful of these kinds of snakes, because these are the ones that you will trust enough to allow behind your defenses. A lot of times, because of the way that they look, because of the way that they present themselves, because of the act that they have chosen to portray for you. And believe me, it is indeed an act, because these are the ones who, when they shed their mask, these are the ones who will frighten you the most. Okay, so I want to talk about how they wish to replace you, as far as I was telling you guys, as far as you knowing your mission. And we'll talk more about the mission in the group, but as far as you understanding and knowing your purpose and having purpose fulfillment, um, you have to be able to differentiate, because every story that is yours, they have also stolen your story, and they're trying to retell it and put themselves in it as the star. Okay, so understand this. So understand that, like, these famous people out here, these celebrities and all these people that they are trying to convince you are fallen angels, but they are nothing but children of a lesser God. A lot of these people have been created by other people, meaning that their battery, their mainframe is being controlled by other people. Okay, so these people were not created by your creator God, in whose image that you are made. Okay, these people have not been created by your creator God. So understand this. So these people are not fallen angels that God created. Okay, the angels that who have been direct servants of the Most High, first and foremost, understand this. The difference between angels and human beings is the fact that human beings have been given free will to fuck up and make mistakes, and to you know, to learn from those mistakes. But angels, direct servants of the Most High, do not have free will. Did not have free will. You serve the will of the Most High, nothing more and nothing less. This is what you were created for. So there is to negate and to deny the fact that that an angel cannot thwart or deny or go against the will of the God whose will in which they were created to serve. It is blasphemy to believe that that angels fell because they were going against God. Okay, so understand the sovereignty of the Most High, because sovereignty is me. You know what I'm saying? That you cannot go against the will of the Most High. That has been a privilege given to human beings in order to navigate this 3D reality, and for a reason. Okay, and so this is not what angels do. Okay, so that when you fail, understand that a real true angels can't fail because it was the will of the Most High. Understand this. You are here for a reason and on a mission. You are here. You're still who you are and what you are, which is a direct servant of your creator God. You need to wake up. Okay. You need to wake up. You need to remember who you are, and you need to activate the power that is in your DNA. Okay. Excuse me. Let me read some of y'all comments right quick, you guys. Rose Little, I just love your energy. I thank you so much for being here, because you're right there with me, girl. Yes, I love you. Okay. You are absolutely right. And we're going to talk more about that. And I hope you're coming into the No Narc Network. I really do, because I really want to put you in a specific role to help me. Okay. So I'm going to talk more with you later. You are so right. So empaths, we are here to balance out hell. Okay. But I want you to understand that when they tell you the story about these fallen angels that are in Hollywood and all these other places, these are not these are not fallen angels, not the earth angels that came from the celestial realms are here to do a mission. Okay. I told you guys, you will be fishers of men. There is a reason why you are here, and I'm not going to reveal your missions. I'm going to let you reveal them to me, but we're going to do this in the group, because again, we have to understand that you are amongst wolves and they are watching. They're watching with the sheer purpose of trying to figure out a way to take you down. Okay. So we're going to move smart out here. Okay. We're going to move smart, but we're not going to cease to move. Okay. um, so welcome, Space Ghosts. RT Bell, Grandmaster Fee. My wrench gang is in the building. I appreciate you guys. And everybody else that's in the chat that's listening but not saying anything. I hope you get something out of it. And if anyone is interested in joining the No Narc Network, the information, just join us on Oshun Aj Exclusive, and that information will be in the description box. Okay, so understand that every story that you have, and you know this, every story that has been your story, the demons try to steal your story and tell it and put themselves in it as the star. So the real angels who have fallen did not fall against the will of the Most High. They did not fall because they went against the will of the Most High. It is absolute blasphemy to believe that you can go against the will of the Most High. Okay, because in that you negate the sovereignty of the will of the Most High. Okay, so then you don't understand. And so, but it's okay. It's okay. Angels cannot fall from a celestial realm unless they were allowed to fall. So understand, empath, that you are here on a mission. Do not allow these devils to steal your mission, and that do not allow them to distract you from your mission. Okay, but you are going to wake up and you will fulfill your mission. Okay, because the time is now. Okay, it is the time. This is the time right now that you were born for, and I know that you feel it as a quickening in your spirit right now, which is why you're here. Okay, I have not invited the entire world here. Okay, if you're here, it's because you're supposed to be here. Whether you're here trying to be on the attack and came to get that ass whooped, you came to get slayed, demon, or you came to join the No Narc Network, where we will be slaying demons. But again, This is your story. There are many stories in the religious texts that have been hijacked and stolen. So understand, empath, that most of these stories are written about you and for you, to give you direction and guidance so that you remember and know who you are. Okay? So it's not about a specific race of people. Now, of course, there are chosen people who will appear in a certain way, but there are chosen people that appear to be in every visage. So if you focus on a certain thing, you're going to miss the point here, because again, this is spiritual. Okay, so you have to be able to look past the masks that people wear, because there are a lot of people who want to look and appear as the chosen people. So learn how to look past the visage and not be fooled by that, because this is the number one thing that people use to deceive you with: looks, appearances, aesthetics. Learn to see beyond that. Learn to feel for the spirit that is in there, because for most if empathic people, you will know as soon as you get around someone who is narcissistic in nature, sociopathic or psychopathic, you will feel that empty vessel that they are. So much so, some of them to the point where they will make the hair stand up on the back of your neck, because you are in your fight, flight, or flight mode. You know that this is not another human being. Okay, this is one of those children of a lesser God, so you need to recognize them. They are telling your story, but you did not fall. This is the same way they demonize witches or healers or anyone else who has come here with a specific purpose that is rooted in the will of the Most High. They will take you and they will demonize what it is you came here to do. Okay, according to, the children of a lesser God, Buddha is the devil, witches are the devil is the devil, God is the devil. They give more lip service to the devil than they do to the Most High. They do, and most of what they speak is blasphemy against, uh, you know, he and she whose power is sovereign. And so once you understand that that power is sovereign, end of the discussion as far as any other power that you think can go against it. Okay, it's blasphemy. Okay, a true angel, a true servant of the Most High understands first and foremost that you cannot go against the will of the Most High, unless of course you have been allowed to. And even these on the lower realms who feel that um free will is the privilege of actually going against the will of the Most High, you are also mistaken. It is the will of the Most High that you are able to have these choices. But understand that there are still choices that you are not allowed to make. There are still things that you don't have. So you're still working within limits. It just feels free to you because that is what it was designed to feel like. Okay? So, but understand that these people have stolen your story. You fell here for a reason. You have a mission. And it relates back to what I'm going to talk about when we go into the group, long suffering, and the reason why you fell. I'm not going to talk about it here because, of course, they're already out. They're thirsty for blood. They're out for blood. They're being injured. Okay. And some of the terms that I forgot to talk about the other day to y'all that I want y'all to be clear on as we go forward in the group when we talk about it, was, the narcissistic injury, which is where you're failing to support a narcissist's delusions. And so they go on the attack after you. And it's absolutely a million times more disproportionate to what you've done, to you've done. They're going to go for your jugular. Okay, and they're not going to stop. They're going to be on the attack because their false persona has, you've put a little bit of light on that false persona, and they're terrified that you shed too much light on it and it's going to disappear altogether. And so just be aware of that. So I need y'all to put on your armor, your full armor, when you go out amongst these wolves, because they're in your workplace. Okay, they're in your driveway. Okay, they're at the store. You know what I'm saying? They're next to you in traffic. They're in your family, they're in your bed, they're next to you at the dinner table. Okay, the time is now, and you need to be armored up. Okay, so we're going to talk about some tools that you can use to protect yourself and protect your energy around these people, because I know that some of you have no choice but to deal with these people. Okay, but the story of falling, again, you cannot fall unless it was the will of your creator to fall, if in fact you are a true angel. Okay, so those who have told the story of them falling, they did not fall from the heavenly realms. Okay, they were created by other people, whether it was through their minds being altered, or whether their true bodies, whether their actual bodies and brains have been grown in labs. Okay, there are many ways that the mad scientists, create these soulless beings, but understand that these soulless beings are here and they have a mission as well. And it is directly related to the mission of the true angels who have come here. Okay. And also the people who are that I'm speaking of, the narcissistic people. I'm not going to go too deep on it, but I'm going to say that all of what I'm teaching about is directly related to your missions and your reasons for being here. And that's why you're here right now. Okay. To get this information. So, I want to go a little bit deeper into it, but I cannot, because like I said, their eyes are everywhere and they're here for a mission, and we're not going to help them, fulfill their mission here. So, there's a reason why we have to go private in the group. Okay. So I'm going to try to come back later, you guys, but I wanted to come back to let you know that that story of you falling, it's not the story that they're telling about the Hollywood people, and you fail because you went against the will of God. It's blasphemy to believe that you can go against the will of the Most High. So nothing is happening that has not been allowed to happen. So you have to seek for a deeper reason for that. Okay. And there is a deeper reason than that than your mission. Okay. Again, the creator God does not think or act like us. So anytime that God is being described as acting or thinking like us, as far as making mistakes and needing to, destroy that one and to make another one, it's blasphemy, because the creator God does not make mistakes. If there is such thing as perfection, why would the Most High be anything less than that? Okay, so we have to use our common sense, and we also have to use our intuition and our discernment. Awesome, Rose. Awesome. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for your energy, because it's awesome. Okay. So our what people call okay, gang stalking. You know what? Gang stalking will be my next video, you guys, because I'm getting hot. So I want to go turn on my air and make some adjustments in here so I can be cool. We'll come back and we'll talk about gang stalking, because a lot of it, I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of the so-called fallen angels, which I'm not going to speak of it as fallen angels. Okay. There are earth angels that are here, you know what I'm saying? And most angelic beings are appearing as the empaths that are here. Okay. um and a lot of these people are being gang stalked, and you have been being they stalk you throughout the dimensions and throughout time. Okay. And it's I'm glad you brought it up, because again, it relates back to the narcissistic people, how these people can be anyone in your family. They can be your neighbors, they can be, like I said, the people at your dinner table. They can use anyone. These are interdimensional um people who are basically assigned to keep a watch on you, to make sure, because they fear you waking up and remembering who you are. Okay, because once you remember who you are, I want y'all to remember that it's common knowledge that we only use 10% of our brain capacity. So think about what we're capable of when we activate the other 90%. Just think about it. And there are those who don't even have a smidgen of that power. Okay, so when they know who you are from the moment that you're born, it's all in numerology. There's a lot of things that you can put together to unravel this puzzle. But anyway, they know who you are, and so you've been being watched. Okay, This relates all back to the all-seeing eye and all of these other things. Okay, and we can go deeper down that rabbit hole. But basically, they know who you are and they want to keep an eye on you. They're sending different people into your life and into your path to try to to try to block your progress, to try to make sure that you don't remember who you are. Okay, so that basically let me see what you guys are talking about, because I'm seeing this chat moving. So gang stalking. What's up, Clarence in Stockton? Yes, RT Bill. And if you want to talk more about it, you can email me at goddess111, GODESS111 at gmail.com. And that is the email for the group. So people are being gang stalked. So if you have that, because a lot of times people will try to, brush it off as paranoia. But I want you guys to begin to trust your intuition and to trust your discernment. If you feel that you are being watched, you probably most likely are. Okay, so just pay attention, okay, and understand your power, because this is why they're watching you. They're watching you because they fear you. Okay, they're watching you because they fear you, and because they know your power. They know that a power that you possess that you're not even aware of yet. And so this is why it's not very smart to divulge, everything that you know, even with the little bit of information that I'm giving you guys right now, or that other people have risked their, their privacy and the freedom that they have in their lives to move around without all of that. To bring to you, it's a great risk, because there are people who have a great investment, the same people, the same spirits that did not want you to read for all those years because there was something they didn't want you to read. Those are the same people who are doing everything, who cut off your internet, who make your live start buffering, who make the sound go off when you're saying what you're trying to say, who lock you out of your accounts. These are the same watchers who are always watching, because they know who you are even before you realize who you are. Okay. Yes, they're chat flagging. We know Kanika. Yes, Kanika was gang stalked. Her mother, like I said, the last reading I did on her, and that's why I stopped, because I realized that her mother had been put in a situation where she basically she couldn't beat him, so she joined him. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, you're very welcome, RT Bell, and I do invite you to join us in the No Narc Network. So the link for the Patreon link is in the description box, and I want you to you guys to stay focused on your goal, because as you move forward down this path, there's going to be all types of people that come. These people are not random, so I want y'all to understand that nothing in your life is a random event. And nothing is happening, but everything means something. So pay attention. This is what Buddha teaches. Pay attention. Be aware of everything, because everything means something. And the Creator God has many voices. Okay, so every avenue can be used in order to show you something that you need to see, and to give you an understanding that you need. Okay, so don't linger on any level of understanding any longer than you need to. Once you've gotten that lesson, you move to the next one, and this is how you progress, and this is how you ascend. Okay, and it moves in the formation of a spiral. So each time you will find yourself kind of repeating some of the same lessons, but each time it'll be in a different dimension, on a different level, because you're being given the opportunity to make a different choice. Okay, so a lot of the lessons will come back around, just like a lot of the lessons that you will read in the religious text. They're the same stories being told over and over and over again. Okay, it's so that you get it on many levels, because there are many levels to this shit. Okay. And I was thinking about that when I was talking about shadow people, and how the narcissists are shadows of people. You know what I'm saying? In the movie Us, and there's just a lot of things that you can begin to put together. But what I want y'all to understand is that all the information that you're going to be getting, all of the downloads, and all of this going to be rising up within you during your meditations, and all of that, there are pieces of a puzzle. So begin to put it all together. okay, because it will begin to make sense, more sense to you than getting a piece here and a piece there, okay? But I feel like a lot of your minds work like mine anyway and are very analytical, and you've been doing this anyway, okay? So yes, we're going to go deeper into all of these things in the group. I'm not going to talk too much about it on here, but we will go into gang stalking most definitely, because you know, some people, even some of the people, well, I'm not going to go any deeper into it, but even back when I was I was learning magic out at the lake with Michael, you know, and there's a lot of stories that I can tell y'all about that and how I felt ever since that happened, like ever since I was initiated, like I said, as a child of the universe, as a mother of the universe, as both, okay, simultaneously. I have, you know, had been having experiences ever since then. And I told y'all, Michael has been being studied since he was 6 years old. Okay. So there's a lot that I can tell y'all about those particular subjects. Okay. So there's a reason why I don't say a lot, you know, about a lot of things that I know about. Because I do not, you know, I'm trying, but at some point you probably are always going to become a part of a target, especially when I know that I've had dreams about what my role in this whole thing is. Okay. But you, of course, you don't want to bring any unnecessary drama or trouble in your life, you know. So y'all, I got some mochi ice cream that I watched a lot of people eat these on the mukbang channels, okay? But I think these ain't right, because even though I will let them get soft, they're not doing how I want them to do. But the ones I had before were. So I just think these weren't fresh. But this one is a green tea one. And so I'm gonna eat them anyway, but they're not like fresh like I'd eat them, because if they were fresh, like the outside part of it, it's a rice paste covering, and the outside part of it would be like more soft and chewy. Mm, yeah, the outside part should be like chewy, like kind of like a dough, but it's not. So it's not as good as it should be. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad, y'all, because these are not fresh. Okay, I should go back. So anyway, I'm hot, you guys. The mochi ice creams, they're really good. I need to go back and get me some more, but the ones I have are not fresh. Email. No, I did not get an email, Clarence in Stockton. So go ahead and send me an email to Goddess111 right now, or when I end this live. And because I don't know which email you sent it to, but I didn't get anything about a Twitter account. And RT Bell, I'm so glad that you're here and that you joined us. And I want to say that a lot of the things that are happening with you right now are synchronicity, so that you are getting the confirmation that you're asking for. Okay, so do not doubt again your discernment, your intuition, and your guides for answering a lot of the questions that you've had on your heart. Okay. Okay, so if I don't know if I got it, but go ahead and resend it for me if you can, Clarence. Okay, in Stockton. And you guys, I'm gonna take a break. I know I always say I'm gonna come back, but I'm gonna try my best to get back tonight. Um, but I think this wine has made me hot. This is the last of my peach wine, so I may just go. I'm gonna go do a couple of things, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go into another room so it's not so hot. Okay. So, but anyway, I want y'all to remember that you could not have fallen had it not been the will of the Most High. Anybody speaking as if somebody or anybody could go against that will, is giving lip service to their God. Okay, so these are children of a lesser God who want to take your story and say that this is what they are, and and they want to make you fear the real. Um, angels, the real earth angels who actually have real power to slay these demons. Okay, so they want you to fear that. It's the same way that they've demonized witches, and they've demonized every teacher that has come here that was actually trying to help humanity to ascend. It's the same thing. Okay, so understand that your purpose is rooted in the will of the Most High. Okay, and that those who are claiming to be fallen angels, but are nothing more than children of a lesser God. Okay, and we can talk more about that when I come back. Okay, and thank everybody for coming by. I really appreciate you guys. Rose Little, I will be in touch with you. I love your energy. I'm so happy, RT Bell, that you were able to join me. All of the watchers, I thank y'all. I'm glad y'all here too, and thank everybody here for giving me your energy and for lending me your energy, and I'm going to reciprocate that hundredfold. Okay, anyone who is interested in the No Narc Network, simply sign up for Oshun Ajay Exclusive. You can join at level 1, also on Badass Witch Exclusive, but everything, all of the goodies are on Patreon, Oshun Ajay Exclusive. Okay, so until we meet again, my people, keep it classy, keep it clean, and do what you got to do to make shit happen. Peace. So I'll be back later, you guys.